what it comes down to, I guess, it just feels like this offseason, this moment, this shining moment could shape the team for the next 10 to 15 years.
Can I follow that up? Yes, but we envision it being with 3 picks in the first round and all of them being impactful. It won't be, because what we've just shown through the history of all the teams and draft, there's going to be hits and misses, and then you're going to find something somewhere else. Johnny Gaudreau in the 4th round.
Yep, Adam Fox in the 3rd.
Like those are right. It's not going to be Boston didn't do it with the 3 picks they had, and it's going to be randomness to it because
it's the draft.
Yeah.
The other thing is, like, let's not ignore all the deals Connie's made since he took over. A lot of them include good young players in their mid-20s. It's not just futures.
Do more of that.
Well,
Sharon Govich, Kuzmenko.
It's been 2 trades, but yes.
Well, 3. The Zadorov, but yeah, that was just picks.
Do more of that, though.
But I mean, you can see there's not just this, we'll take as many lottery tickets as we can. There's also we also like good young players that we think could thrive in our depth chart better than someone else's.
Hey, if you want to trade Tanev and get a Philip Forsberg back,
yes, please,
who's already been drafted.
Oh, you know what it is? It's Logan Stankoven in Dallas. What do the Flames have to give them? Which D do you want? We'll throw some other pieces in. Give us Stankoven, please.
And I know, and this is not recently, but going back to last offseason, that's very much in Conroy's headspace. So everybody's talking picks. It doesn't have to be picks. There's players that we like that have been drafted in the last year or 2 on other teams.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of times those teams, like, yeah, he's a great player, but we have depth at that position or depth on that, whatever it is, on the wing or whatever. Fine. We'll take him because he's a very good player and he's a year closer to playing and there's a year more of development and probably you're a little easier to be accurate on what the player is.
100%. Yeah, I think in a perfect world, a Hanifin package includes both a young player and a high pick.
So what do you want first for Tanev? If it's a second, is there now disappointment seeping in?
No, it'll be a second plus. That sounds like all the insiders are saying that. So what depends what the plus is. I mean, to your point, if it's a guy that was drafted 2 years ago, they're really high on, great. That plus a second, yeah. I saw Ty Dellandria's name floated out in Dallas. I don't know what he is, but he was picked 13th overall a couple of years ago. Not a lot of offense there. Would you be happy with a bottom 6 centerman that's a right shot and a second? Or is that like, I'd rather have a late first that I can swing with and maybe I miss, but if I hit, it could be something better than a bottom 6 center.
That's what I would be shooting for, right?
That's probably why that deal's not done, right? Like
I'm going for upper deck shots. Yeah. Ty Dellandria can play in the National Hockey League. And look, we talked about Verhaeghe yesterday. You never know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
But yeah, you'd probably say, I'll take a chance that the draft pick that I get instead of that player, maybe it's a Pasternak at 25.
Yeah, be unreal. And it's like, to me, it's a guy like Stankoven. Could you pry him away, or is Dallas covet the next decade with him too much?
What's Dallas doing?
They're great.
No,
they need a D. They need a D. If you look, Harley's having an incredible year.
Yeah.
You've got Suter's playing top 4 minutes. If you slid Hanifin on the left side of that second pair or Tanev on the right side of that second pair, they're much better. They need a D, and they've got all their first rounders the next 3 years and a great prospect system given how late they've picked lately. Stankoven is the best player in the American League as a 21-year-old. As a 20-year-old, like it's not close.
Mm-hmm.
And he's a guy that came up and made, I think, his NHL debut against the Rangers this week. Could you pry that guy out of there, or is he now past the point of Dallas trading him where they got the whiteboard with his name on it for the next decade? I don't know. Maybe a Hanifin with an extension, and you throw in some other pieces. You retain salary the rest of this year. I don't know. That's what they need, is guys that are just coming into full-time NHL star status. You're like 70 points and yay.
Yeah. Pavelski's going to stop playing at some point.
Yeah, it's again and Ben are winding down, but they're depth guys now. They don't need them to be great. Go be third liners. This is Hintz and Robertson and Heiskanen and Ottinger's team. Yeah, Wyatt. Yeah.
Wyatt.
And Hey guys, thanks for watching. Be sure to check out more of our content right here on the Flames Nation YouTube page. We had a bunch of great long form interviews. You can check out some videos we've done as well outside of the studio. And of course, if you want more writing or merchandise stuff, flamesnation.ca or nationgear.ca. Appreciate you watching.